Coldstream Clear Nova Scotia Light Beer Can Chicken on my Napoleon Charcoal Grill. Holy, check it out. Using Saucy Chicken by the Royal Nova Company. Now remember, you go under the skin and then all over the skin. Pet it in. Oh, just make sure you're seasoning every nook and cranny. That's super important here. Next, grab your Coldstream Clear Nova Scotia Light Beer. Crack it open. Throw that chicken right on top. We're rocking this Napoleon Charcoal Grill nice and hot. That chicken's sitting there, oh, just roasting away. Look at that. Oh, barbecue perfection, bud. Like I said, Saucy Chicken by Royal Nova Company. The perfect pairing for chicken. And like I was saying, Royal Nova Company, sweet with a little heat barbecue sauce. This stuff is incredible. It's sweet and sticky, but like it says, it brings that little bit of heat that you know you're looking for in your barbecue. You let it just sit there, that chicken on top of that beer can, bringing that tack into that barbecue sauce, bud. Oof, that Napoleon Charcoal Grill with that Kingsford charcoal, nothing to worry about, always trustworthy. Like I said, that chicken comes out perfect, glistening, red hue, sticky, icky barbecue you know you wanted. So open your mouth and fill your gut, bud. You know what's up.
Barbecue for life.
I wish you all could understand how simple it is to make pulled pork perfectly at home. Let's start from the beginning. Get yourself a pork shoulder and then a dry rub. I'm using a Kansas City spice by Smokin' John's BBQ, based out of Fredericton, New Brunswick. And let's go ahead and liberally season this pork shoulder. I mean every nook and cranny. Make sure you get those sides fully coated as well. Then I'm throwing mine on the offset smoker, but this will also work perfectly fine on a charcoal grill, a barrel smoker, or really anything that produces that hint of smoke that you need. And my goodness, after 8 hours, low and slow, around 225, 250, we're gonna move it into some tin foil, wrap it up, and by golly, this came out perfect. Let's finish this off now. Kansas City style barbecue sauce by Smokin' John's BBQ. Again, we're gonna pair these together and get that perfect Kansas City style flavoring. It is a unique barbecue style, but my goodness, is it ever just smooth and delicious. So let's go ahead, add that bottle in, then mix it up, add in a little bit more, mix it up, then add in the rest of that bottle. And my goodness, we've got some delicious pulled pork ready for nachos, burritos, sandwiches, pizza, or poutine. The whole shebang, bud. So check out Smokin' John's BBQ. Delicious flavors ready for your grill. Barbecue for life. What's up? What's up? It's Saucy Rossy. Check out this cottage pie. I mean, it doesn't look the best, but my goodness, did it ever taste amazing. Check it out. Dark Side Blend from Vessel Meats here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Threw in some garlic, some red onion, some carrots, some celery. Now I cooked this down just a little bit. Then I threw in some frozen peas. You know we throw in those frozen peas. Oh, buddy, do I ever love those. Then a tablespoon of tomato puree. Throwing in W sauce as my Worcestershire sauce. A full tablespoon as well. Actually, let's make it 2. Then a little bit of that rosemary. Now, let's get some Foam Box Red from Luckett Vineyards. My goodness, this wine is delectable. And from Nova Scotia, so you know we're winning. Then cook it down, cook off that alcohol, throw in a cup of beef broth, cook that down as well. We're going to let it thicken up. That's my favorite part by far. Then we're going to grab ourselves those PDI potatoes, and we're going to go ahead and whip those down nice and creamy, bud. Check it out. Now let's grab Nan's floral pattern bacon bowl. Put that mixture right inside, make Nan proud. Spread it out evenly. Put that mashed potato down, spread that out evenly. Then we're going to throw it in the oven at 425 after putting some little fork marks in it because we saw someone else do it on the internet. Then you show off this very small portion to the camera before you put it down and grab the entire bowl and eat all of it. Oh my goodness, it tasted so friggin' good. Barbecue for life. What's up? What's up? It's Saucy Rossy, the Canadian king of backyard barbecue. You look hungry. Why don't you come eat some chicken wings with me? I'll show you how I made them. I took some delicious Kendrick all-purpose barbecue seasoning. This dry rub is fantastic. Fully coated these chicken wings, every nook and cranny. Wanted to get them fully coated, fully covered. You know I desire that delicious barbecue seasoning flavor. So like I said, we're firing up the charcoal grill. Napoleon to be specific. Love it. Holy cow. We're going to put all that charcoal right in the center. We're going to put a little piece of oak wood over top. Then we're going to just drop that lid right over there. And then when we come back, oh, they're going to be smoked to perfection, bud. Just check this out. Barbecue bliss. Loving these chicken wings. Every single dangling drum and flat. I'm diving in face first. That's only after, though, I add on some Blues Hog Championship Blend barbecue sauce. This stuff was legit. Now, when I say I tossed it on, you know I'm coating it, then tossing it in my metal bowl. We're getting it all over the place. It's fully wang jangling that sauce, coating it every nook and cranny, bud. And this is the result. Oh, just look at it. I know you want to bite. Look at that chicken wing, just glistening with that delicious barbecue sauce. Holy cow, seasoned to perfection with that all-purpose rub by Kendrick. Now, I picked this up at Vintage Stove and Fireplace, just outside of Truro, Nova Scotia. Highly suggest if you're hanging out in my neck of the woods, you check them out.
Barbecue for life.
What's up? It's Saucy Rossy, the Canadian king of backyard barbecue, and I sourced some Vindaloo Burgers wrapped in caul fat from Vessel Meats, located in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and I am thrilled that I did so. Like, these were so flavorful, juicy, and just a wonderful grilling experience. Check me out on the Napoleon Charcoal Grill, paying attention to these burgers as close as possible because that caul fat casing, well, it is super delicate and you need to make sure you don't overdo it. Now, me personally, I'm aiming to cook these to about 120 internal. I'll probably let them rest to hit 125, but I'm not going overboard here. This Vindaloo burger with caul fat was made by Vessel Meats in-house with a delicious Vindaloo sauce. They marinate this lean beef for about 24 hours before putting it in that caul fat casing. And it turns out to be one of the most flavorful burgers you can honestly ever experience. Like, seriously, check these out. I'm just hitting that 120 internal here, about to pull them off, and just enjoy this. Oh, every moment, every bite. I didn't even use a bun or any condiments. I just mainlined these burgers. They were 10 out of 10. The most delicious and flavorful thing I might have ever grilled on my Napoleon charcoal grill. Hell yeah, Vessel Meats. Barbecue for life. What's up? It's the Canadian king of backyard barbecue, Saucy Rossy, staying straight Scotian today. Let's do it. I'm out in the backyard cracking a Coldstream lager. You know I love Nova Scotian beer, and we're stuffing it inside that bird. We're doing a beer can chicken. Now, I've seasoned this bird with Grill King Spice's signature barbecue spice blend, and I'm going all in with this dark rum smoky barbecue sauce, a collaboration with Signature Spice Shop and Coldstream Clear. Now let's smarten up and get this bird fully coated, every single nook and cranny. Use your brush, get it fully covered. Then go ahead, get yourself some liquor and mix, the Julian. Let's crack this open and enjoy the afternoon while we're barbecuing. Holy. Now, we're going to check back on that bird after a few minutes, and that barbecue sauce has tacked on perfectly. Now, the main goal here is simply cooking the bird past 165 internal. Once we've reached that point, you've reached barbecue bliss. Pull it off. Oh, just enjoy that juicy, succulent bird. Oh, look at that Coldstream Clear Nova Scotia lager. Perfect for beer can chicken. My golly, this is absolutely tantalizing and delicious. So juicy, so flavorful and amazing. Now make sure you go check out Coldstream Clear, Coldstream Lager, all their beer, all their drinks, just insane. Their collaboration with the Trailer Park Boys, 10 out of 10. Hell yeah, Nova Scotia. Barbecue for life. Potato nachos are one of those things I absolutely love. Every time I make pulled pork, let's talk about it. I sourced a pork shoulder from Beck's Farm in Nova Scotia. Oh, I love sourcing locally. Then I grabbed some Spice Affair and Island Girl Foods barbecue seasoning. You know me, I covered every side, nook and cranny. Then went out back and fired up my cute little Pit Boss pellet grill. Check this bad boy out. Man, oh man, only took about 8 hours to get this to barbecue perfection. Like, for real. This grill is small, but boy oh boy does it ever pack a punch. Shout out Kara from Scale and Taylor. Like for real, I enjoy this simple little Pit Boss barbecue. Pulling off that pork, squeezing it, man oh man, did this ever shred perfectly. Then go in with mango jerk sauce from Island Girl Foods, available through Cisco Canada. Just spread on a spoonful, or you know what, let's put on 2 of that delicious mango jerk sauce. Then mix it in, wang jangle it all over, all around, get it fully covered. Remember, don't put too much sauce. You can always add more later. I mean, look at the size of that tub. Now for the potato nachos, all you got to do is throw some white onion, cherry tomatoes, all diced up with that pulled pork on top with some chili lime fresca, and boy, oh boy, did I ever top it with some sour cream. Nah, mean, seriously, check these out. Holy cow, were these ever delicious and amazing. Can't wait to make more. Barbecue for life. What's up? What's up? It's Saucy Rossy, the deepest voice in barbecue. Holy cow, I'm showing you my meat dripping. Check this ham out. Hot honey ham. Holy cow, let's cross hatch this thing. Grab your chef knife by the rock. We're going to slice into this delicious ham that we picked up from Beck's Farms, local to Nova Scotia. And we got it at the Seaport Farmers Market. Now we'll go on with some compliments mustard as a binder. Then we're going to douse this thing in some honey hog barbecue dry rub. This is by Meat Church. Holy cow, super pumped about this. Now I've thrown it on my offset smoker, rolling it low and slow, baby. Around 250, 275. We're just going to let that oak wood crawl over top of this ham. Now, I threw some Halifax hot honey in with some garlic, butter, and brown sugar, and I'm just mopping it all over the top of this ham. Now, I've hit an internal temperature at this point, about 120, and I'm going to let this ham sit there until it hits 145 internal on my smoker. Then I'm going to pull it off and be thrilled about the fact that I just cooked a delicious hot honey ham. Now, Easter's coming up. Make sure you go check out some local farms. Get yourself a delicious ham. Shout out Beck's Farm. Shout out Halifax Hot Honey. Shout out Meat Church. And shout out anyone in their backyard just loving life. I mean, just look at me with this knife by the rock, kicking butt out here.
Barbecue for life.
Smoked salmon cream cheese bagels. Oh, the perfect way to start the day. What's up? What's up? It's Saucy Rossy, the Canadian king of backyard barbecue. And check it out. I have 2 of the most hilariously small pieces of salmon here on my Pit Boss smoker. I'm topping it off, seasoning it with that delicious Spice Affair and Island Girl Foods seafood seasoning. Then I'm just drizzling on some stinging hotter honey. Red Lava Edition by the Halifax Honey Company. Oh my goodness. Talk about everything I want to start my morning. That smoky seafood flavor, that delicious stinging hotter honey. Oh, incredible. And like no word of a lie, immaculate flavor profile. Just look at this. Doesn't it look incredible? Now here's the complicated part. Toast a bagel. Then we're going to go back on with our seriously delicious topping. Holy cow. Now let's pretend I'm Kyle. Top it with some green onion. Oh man, oh man. I can't wait to have breakfast. A nice cup of coffee. Ooh, this was such a quick cook. All around a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend you try this one at home. So simple and just banging. Barbecue for life. What's up, big boy? I'm going to show you to eat like a man. We're talking beef ribs, maple beans, candied jalapenos. Oh, let's start off. Shout out TFTI for this inspirational recipe. Super into it. Grab myself some wonderful beef ribs from Vessel Meats in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Hit it with W sauce as a binder. Then clearly perpetual beef, because I'm going to build the best bark in barbecue. Holy, fired up that Pit Boss tabletop smoker. This thing packs a heavy punch. Like seriously, look at that bone pull. Out of nowhere, that bark coming at you. Holy, rendering down that tallow, just drizzling it right over top and realizing I got to go to hockey practice. So after 9 hours, I had to pull it. Probably should have left it for 11 or 12 though, because still had a lot of that tallow to melt down. But what can you do? Worse things have happened, eh? So sliced down that just, oh, holy, look at that beef rib, bud, with that bark, that deliciousness. Holy, juicy, Lucy. I can't wait to dig in, bud. Then grab myself a bowl of some maple beans. I mean, I'm Canadian. Everything needs to be maple, right? Then Tyler's Hot Stuff hot mix. Look at these candied jalapenos. Let's dig into it, bud. Tyler's Hot Stuff, you can pick it up at the Seaport Farmers Market here in Halifax. This stuff is just insane. Let's go in with a little bit of that extra sauce here. Like, for real, this beef rib recipe was a 10 out of 10. So seriously, shout out TFTI. Oh man, I love this.
Barbecue for life.
Doesn't this mango jerk turkey look absolutely delicious? Holy bud, what's up, what's up? It's Saucy Rossy, the Canadian king of backyard barbecue. Come along for the ride. I'm taking Spice Affair and Island Girl Foods barbecue seasoning, dressing this turkey to the nines in my Drip Easy container. Look at me go. Holy, under the skin, over the skin, underneath, on top, in those turkey armpits. Then I'm grabbing some of that delicious mango jerk sauce by Island Girl Foods. Notice the portion size, available now with Cisco Canada. Holy cow, this jerk sauce is incredible. Now, I'm fully lathering this turkey, letting it soak that in for 3 to 4 hours, then tossing it directly on the Napoleon charcoal grill. Now, I'm taking it low and slow, around 275, 300, until this turkey hits 165 internal. Now, I'm monitoring that with a meat thermometer, and I'm going to make sure to regularly mop on more of that jerk turkey sauce, because I want this to be absolutely tantalizing and delicious. Holy cow. Now, I don't know what your plans were for Easter, but let's cancel them and get you to take that turkey you got defrosting in the fridge, and we're going to lather it up with some of this delicious mango jerk sauce by Island Girl Foods. You will not regret it. Holy cow. Spring is in the air, so let's do something tropical.